Hello, I'm Jennifer and welcome to the Forest Parlor. I thought today I would do a little video on meditation. It's a subject that comes up a lot, and it's also something that is very much a part of my daily routine. And I think that what comment I hear the most from people is that they can't meditate. And I understand that and I completely respect that. But I also think that there is a large part of lack of messaging out there about what meditation is or what it should be or what it shouldn't be. And I think the most common belief is that meditation is the practice of completely shutting off your mind and not thinking. And that in itself is kind of an impossible thing to do because as human beings, we know how our minds work and they never shut up. So let's just talk about that. One thing that I find helpful is to think of meditation as more of the practice of awareness and of being, and about being present-minded. And those are all probably words that you've heard a lot of too. Being mindful and present isn't something that tends to happen throughout the day. From the time we wake up to the time we go to bed to sometimes why we can't sleep at night is because we're too busy thinking about the future, worrying about the future, or reviewing and thinking about the past, whether it's something that someone said that hurt us or something that you regret or even a happy moment, right? And what happens there is we're too busy thinking about the past or the future and we're not actually here in the present moment. And when you think about that, the present moment is all you actually have. It is, in fact, the only thing that is currently happening right now. And if you're not participating in that, if you're too busy thinking about the past or the future or some other time outside of now, you're missing it. You're missing the loveliness and the wonder of actually being here. So there's that. So what else can that mean, as in meditation is the practice of being here now and being aware? It's not that you have to completely shut off your mind and not think. It's more of the practice of actually being here, looking through your own eyes, experiencing what is actually occurring in reality right now instead of just being in your head playing a movie and thinking thoughts. It is very much the practice of appreciating and celebrating and participating in right now what you actually really have, which is here, which is this. It's about looking out through your own eyes and experiencing everything in your senses as to what is actually happening instead of ignoring all of it and taking in something that you can't change that's in the past or something that you can't control in the future, because the only certain moment you have is the one you have right now. And these actual moments are completely precious and shouldn't be missed. Otherwise, in a way, you're not participating in your actual life. If you're not good with understanding that or practicing that on your own, there are a lot of guided meditations that are out there that can walk you through this process of being here and being present. Now, why else would you want to do this besides actually missing out on your true and real life? When you are in the state of being present-minded, it gives yourself the opportunity to not only notice your surroundings and what is going on, but it also gives you the opportunity to recognize what is going on inside yourself as well. You can become more mindful of how you react to things, how you feel about things, what thoughts you have over and over again. Just an example of that, if you're taking the time to meditate and actually be present and center, and certain thoughts keep popping up again and again, you begin to notice patterns and you begin to understand what your brain does. It likes to think of things over and over again and analyze because it is a great tool for that. But if you don't notice what's going on, how can you possibly ever change what you do? So meditation is a great way to sit still and let your thoughts come to you one at a time and note them. Are you angry a lot? Are you mulling over certain things that are just hooked into you? Are you worried about the future? Are you thinking about something in the past? Do you tend to think of things with a certain perspective? When you notice these things, you can start to question why you do the things you do. And you can also evaluate whether or not you like the way you think. Does the way you think actually serve a good purpose for you? You can evaluate your emotions and how you feel and react to your thoughts, as well as certain situations. Are you happy with how you feel about things? Are you satisfied by the reactions that are triggered in you? If not, well, the first step is noticing and figuring out, okay, what needs to change within me and without me? When you notice these things, you are more in control of yourself and your situations and your life. If you don't notice and you absolutely have no idea what is going on and it doesn't even occur to you, how can you possibly make adjustments and make changes so that you have a more fulfilling life? So I hope that's a little bit helpful for you. Meditation is not about shutting off your brain and not thinking at all. Certainly not. It's more about being in the present moment and noticing the thoughts and noticing your emotions, noticing your patterns and what you do. So then from there, you can decide how you want to adjust them. And meditation as well teaches us to be in the present moment where life actually happens. Life doesn't happen yesterday. Life doesn't happen tomorrow. It happens right now. So be present and be part of it and enjoy it and find the deep wonder in it, because the more you really think about it, the more fantastical it gets. And you deserve a fulfilling, fantastic, magical life. I hope these ideas resonate with you and help you understand meditation a little bit more and encourage you to give it a try. That is it for now. Please take care mindfully, and I hope I see you again in the Forest Parlor.